guys, how's it going? Stoud coming back at you once again, and today, as you can see, we're playing more Euro Truck Simulator 2. And I have some interesting things to talk to you about today. Possible format changes to the channel. Nothing overly drastic, mind you, but you know, in order to give me more time to do other types of videos, like the stuff that I promised, honestly, in my Patreon, I'm thinking about doing a bit of a format change in terms of like the kinds of videos that I do. I'll talk about that when we get to it, though. I also wanted to talk about some other things, journalistic integrity and blah 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 blah. So anyway, let us just get started here. Find a nice, most expensive thing on the list and take the job, because that's how that works. That's how that works. So yeah, it's been really hot here today. It got to like 103 freaking degrees. Thankfully, it's, you know, we have air conditioning. I don't have air conditioning in my room, but I've got this like air circulator behind me, so it's like it could be worse. Anyways, it's raining. Fine, whatever. I don't need light, but I want it. And sometimes, if I remember correctly, you actually do get penalized if it's raining and it's cloudy outside and you don't have your lights on. Not sure exactly why, but yeah. Anyways, the format change to my channel I was talking about. You may have noticed that a lot of my videos, a lot of my videos are updates, like Blu-ray, DVD updates and stuff like that. That's mostly because I buy a lot of stuff, but it's also partially by design. I mean, I could just do all of my Blu-ray and DVD updates in one long video whenever I get stuff, right? But instead I tend to, you know, split them up into, you know, well, I got this stuff from Go Hastings, and I got this stuff from Amazon, and I got this stuff from Best Buy. So, you know, I tend to segregate them up into different categories like that so that I can do more videos, essentially. And it's not necessarily just so I can do more videos, it's also because it felt like it made more sense to me at the time. But as time goes on, and the more I think about it, I'm just like, you know, actually, I think that we need to take a different approach to this, because not only have I noticed a lot of other YouTubers and Bluetubers doing things differently and just doing all of their updates in one video, but I feel like even though my fans typically watch those videos on my channel more than any other videos that I do, I feel like it kind of gets stale. It kind of grows a little old. Like, I can't imagine that seeing me talk about everything that I bought on Blu-ray and DVD every single day for like 3 days out of the week is too terribly exciting all the time. And I notice, like, I don't always get a lot of comments on those videos. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on, honestly, the content in those videos. And like last week, I'm recording this on Thursday night and like posting it up tomorrow, just so we're clear. But this week essentially has kind of opened up my eyes a bit, because I realized, you know, I got a lot more comments on my first 2 videos this week than I did on my 3rd video. And in particular, I got a lot of comments on like my Criterion video. Or at least I felt like I got some pretty good comments on that video, as I was expecting, honestly. But what I realize is, like, you know, the longer it goes, for one thing, the longer it goes on, the more videos I do where I'm talking about stuff that I bought, the less likely people are even going to be interested anymore. For another thing, if I'm not really actually saying much about the movies at hand, then, or whatever I bought, then people aren't necessarily going to be that interested, because I'm not really putting everything else, I'm not putting that much into it. Unlike other YouTubers who do those kinds of videos, I tried to stay away from the whole, I got this plank, I got this plank, I got this plank, you know, where they don't actually talk about anything, they just fucking show you what they got and then they're done with it, you know. I try to stay away from that, because I feel like if you're going to be watching a video about something that somebody picked up, you're probably interested in their thoughts on the subject, at least, their thoughts on why they picked it up, why they like it, all that stuff. So that's what I try to put into my videos of that type. But I realize that I'm doing a lot of those, like way too many of those types of videos, I think. So I'm thinking, instead of doing all those videos, maybe I just do one or fewer videos like that a week, where I just show everything that I picked up in the last few weeks, you know what I mean? And I just lump it all together instead of trying to split it apart. And then, with the rest of the week, I can devote more time to doing, like, movie reviews and those kind of like documentary videos that I've been wanting to do. The ones about, I want to do that documentary video about, you know, kind of like the history of physical media, where it's headed, where it's going, if I feel like it's going to die, my thoughts on that subject, essentially. Oh, crap. Like, find the right button. Alright. Anyway, I wanted to do that video. For Halloween, I want to do a video talking about horror movies and why I feel like they are undervalued in the film community, particularly in the, like, you know, the film critic, the film historian community. There's not very much respect. If you take a class on film, then you know, just based on the fact that they highly ignore and treat the horror genre like it's just crap. You know that it's a really disrespected genre in the art form of film. And I wanted to do a video kind of showing some respect to the art form and talking about why it deserves respect and why it deserves closer inspection than it typically receives. I thought that'd make a great video for October, for, you know, somewhere around Halloween. Maybe like a week or two before Halloween, we'll see what ends up happening. But I've already started writing the script for that one. I'm really excited to do that one. But yeah, that'll give you an idea kind of what I'm working on in terms of like the documentary style videos. Can you? Thank you. I thought I got it, but apparently I didn't. I also want to do more review videos in the style of Netflix picks, but this time around I want to do like videos that are just plain reviews of movies. It doesn't have to be a movie that's on Netflix. It doesn't have to be any particular kind of movie. It can just be a movie that I'm interested in and want to talk about. And doing it kind of in the style of the Netflix picks, in terms of like providing pictures and like background video and stuff like that, and kind of talking about some of the reasons that I like a movie. For instance, I've recently rewatched Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and I was like talking out loud about some of the really cool things that I like about that movie. And I thought, well, wouldn't that make an interesting little video if I just did a little review talking about some of the things that I like about the movie, and like showing some of the things that I like about the movie. So I'm thinking about that in terms of videos. I'm also thinking about next week I'm going to be doing some videos that are basically going to be entries into Skin Slip's contest, the 600 subscriber giveaway contest. And I've been thinking about doing kind of videos like that, where, you know, I talk about film, or I talk about this, or I talk about that. For something related to Blu-rays and DVDs, mind you, but something where I talk about stuff. Because I noticed I get the feeling that a lot of people who watch my videos are actually not really watching them, they're listening to them. And I have to tell you right now, I do not have a problem with that whatsoever. I think that's awesome. I think that's perfectly fine. That's great. I'm actually trying to think about ways to accommodate that, to accommodate those fans so that I can, you know, appease them some more. Because, you know, sometimes I'll do a video where I'm talking about a Blu-ray that I just picked up and I have some extra information that I forgot to add in there when I was talking about it on video. So I'll do a text overlay, but because you're listening to it instead of watching it, you don't see the text overlay, so you make a comment about the very thing that is in the text overlay that, you know, if you were just listening to it, you wouldn't see. So I feel like I need to start doing some more videos that are appealing more to the audience that likes to listen, maybe to my stuff in the background, maybe kind of like as a podcast. I don't necessarily want to do a podcast type of video, although this kind of does, you know, this kind of is a sort of a podcast type of video. But I'm not, I guess what I'm saying is I'm not trying to think about, I'm not thinking about doing any new podcast style videos or anything like that. I'm just thinking about ways that I can make my currently existing content more suitable for a listening audience as well as a viewing audience. So yeah, I'm really thinking about like what I can do with my videos to make them more appealing to a larger crowd. And wow, I can't believe I didn't hit the median there. So yeah, tell me what you think about that, what your thoughts are, if you would like to see more reviews instead of pickup videos. I like doing pickup videos, mind you. It's just that I feel like they can get a little stale after a while, and I'm worried about that. And I'm thinking maybe I should do a few videos, not a lot, that are topical. Because I know a lot of YouTubers do like only topical videos, and they just predate on, and they prey on all these fucking popular topics that are out there. And they don't actually bring anything of value to it. They just basically parrot the exact same thing that's being said by everybody else in the YouTube community. So I feel like if I had something that was actually interesting or different or unique to say about a certain subject, like I feel like I have some unique things to add to the whole Gamergate controversy. I feel like if I had something unique to add to the conversation, that maybe I should do a video about that in the same sort of style that other people do videos about it, where maybe it's not necessarily just a talking head, but I have like pictures in the background that kind of relate to what I'm talking about, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, tell me what you think of that, if you think I should do some more topical videos like that, or if you would not like to see those. I'm taking any and all ideas, honestly, and I'm going to be trying a whole bunch of new things. I'm going to be trying the new, you know, review format that I just discussed. I'm going to be talking about, I'm trying to do, sorry, I had to slow down there. There we go. Because it's light enough now. We'll be trying to do those kind of podcast style videos, trying to add something to a current debate or a current topic that's topical in some way, shape, or form. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be something that's still topical. It can just be something that was topical a while ago, or something that's not even topical and I just feel like talking about it, you know? Because I get the sense that some of my viewers actually do like to just listen to my thoughts on things, and hey, if you would be interested in that, then fuck yeah. But I don't want to alienate too many of my viewers either, so just let me know what you're actually interested in seeing, and I will do my best to provide that to you. I've also been thinking maybe I should do like some Q&A videos, at least maybe one or two. So, you know, I've got some ideas, and I'm definitely going to try and steer away from doing too many pickup videos, and instead just do all my pickups in one video. or 1 or 2 videos at most during a week. And yeah, hopefully you guys like what I've got coming in the next few weeks. I've actually been very surprised to see that my subscriber count has risen as quickly as it has. I was talking about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway contest that I'm going to be doing soon when I get to that point. And I was surprised because when I said that, I was at like 950 something subscribers. It's only been a few weeks and I'm already at like 975 subscribers. So it looks like, you know, in another month or so, I'm going to have the 1,000 subscribe. Oh, shit! I can do it. I can still do this. Oh. I can do it. Everything is perfectly fine. We're all fine here. Everything is fine. There we go. Gee, I wonder if they're gonna be upset. Oh my goodness. Where exactly am I supposed to go with this? Is it back there? Hold on. Can I be done with this yet? Fuck's sake. Hiding behind this fucking building. Alright. I thought I was going to have a chance to talk about some of the other things that I was interested in talking about, but I guess not. So, yeah, I guess that'll wait for next week. I was going to talk about Hulk Hogan. Maybe I'll do a video talking about Hulk Hogan on just that on its own. And have it be my, my introductory, you know, Stoud Talks kind of, you know, commentary podcast style video. Can you fucking believe this? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. You all saw it. You all witnessed it. I crashed right before getting into here, and I heard some loud bangs, some loud crashes, some, you know. We all heard it, too. There was some serious shit going down there. There was some damage done there. And yet somehow, there wasn't actually any damage done in all that fucking crash that happened. And I actually got an excellent on this job. God bless you, Euro Truck Simulator 2. I don't even know what the hell happened there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was great. Well, I'm up to 56 thou now, and that's a little bit closer. I guess I'll show you what I'm talking about here. We got Volvo dealers. You want to travel? Yes. Because I'm just going to show you guys what I'm talking about when I say we're going to buy our own truck. This is probably it. This is the one we're going to buy because it's only 99 euro, or 99,000 euro. We currently have 56,000, you know, as you just saw. They also have models going up 101, 139, 146, 147, 183, 184, 191. But you know, when you get your own truck, you start making so much more money that, like, in a matter of like 6 or 7 trips, essentially, you can afford to buy something like, say, maybe this. So the plan is to like get the base one here at 99,000 euro, and then use that to build up and get something like this, and then with this This will become our new truck, and our old truck we will hire somebody to use in order to make us more money. And our fucking awesome enterprise will truly begin. So yeah, that's my plan for this game, and those were my plans for my videos in the next few months, actually. So yeah, let me know what you think, what kind of videos you think that you would like to see me do. If you'd like to see me do more videos where I kind of talk about things, obviously I would do video content there showing what I'm talking about as well. But you know, talking about topical subjects, and if I have anything that's actually valuable to add to the conversation, which is why it probably wouldn't be entirely topical stuff, because usually in order to develop some kind of formulated opinion that is in any way unique about something topical, it takes a while, and by the time you actually formulate that opinion, it's no longer topical. So when I say topical, keep that in mind. That's kind of what I'm talking about. It's just something that was a big issue, a big thing of concern that may no longer be a big concern anymore to anybody, but I still have interest in talking about. I want to, you know, express myself about, and you know, I can express myself and about those kind of things in a lot of different ways, or I could do videos about them. So if you would like to see videos about that kind of stuff, then let me know. I have done rant videos in the past, years ago, on YouTube, but no, I don't know if people still want to see that kind of stuff. So do let me know. Do let me know what you think. If you'd rather see more reviews, if you'd rather see me continue to do more pickup stuff, I will and can gladly do that. One other thing to note is I've decided that I'm going to stop doing the monthly Patreon supporter giveaway thing on YouTube, because I feel like people are maybe seeing that and being upset that they can't take part in it. And I can understand that, you know. I want to do something nice for my Patreon supporters, but that doesn't mean necessarily that I have to put it on YouTube. I can just send the video directly. I can upload the video directly to Patreon and send it directly to my Patreon supporters, instead of, you know, what it looks like. I get the sense it looks like I'm just fucking rubbing it in everyone's faces, even if that's not my intention to do that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I will take them into consideration. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.